YouTube. I know it's been a while, but I have something very exciting to show you today. Say hello to the 360 Fly. Hello. What the hell is that thing? It looks like the Allspark from Transformers. What this thing is, it's a single lens, it's glass, it's ultra fisheye, it's a camera, it records and it does 360 degrees horizontally and 240 degrees vertically. Alright, I got my knife out. Let's do this. Alright, so eventually I did get the pack open, and what it comes with is the camera itself, some information sheets, some lame stickers, a pouch for you to protect it in, and also 2 base plates. So this one's curved, so you'd use this if you put on like a helmet or something like that, and a flat one, say for a skateboard or surfboard. And also this is an adapter, so if you have any of the GoPro mounts, you can put your 360 Fly on that. Also a charging USB cable and a magnetic charging port. So price wise, you're looking at about 650 Australian dollars. It's available at Surf Dives and Skis, some other shops as well. It's also the same price online. So price wise, it is a little bit steep, but it's comparable to the GoPro Black, maybe even a little bit cheaper. Okay, let's talk a little bit about specs. So resolution wise, it is an HD. It's 1504 by 1504. It records at a rate of 30 frames per second. Also with this, your aperture is f2.5 and you also have a minimum focal length of 30 centimeters. There's a lithium ion battery on the inside, and the battery life is about 2 hours for recording. There's also 32 gigs of memory. It's internal memory, so that's also 2 hours of recording. I did just plug it into my computer just to get it to charge for a little bit, so the minimum of time you should charge it for before your first use is about half an hour. Alright, so let's talk connectivity. So it does connect via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to your phone. I think it's more of an either-or type thing. You will need an Android operating system of 4.3 and up and an iOS of 8 and up. The 360 Fly works with a 360 Fly app, so you can download that from either the Apple Store or from the Android Play Store. And what it allows you to do is download videos directly from your 360 Fly to your phone, and then there you can edit them, so you can even add music, crop, add filters to it, and then you can share them to social media then and there. The 360 Fly app also allows you to use your phone as a viewfinder, so then you know exactly what the 360 Fly is seeing and you know exactly what you're recording. Okay, so now that I've had a bit of a play with the 360 Fly, let's go through what I think the pros and cons of it are. Okay, so I just have to say the 360 Fly is incredibly easy to use. The camera itself only has one button on it. The 360 degree vision is what does it for me. If I've got it sitting on the handlebar of my bike, it means it'll capture everything in front of the bike, everything I'm looking at, it'll capture me and everything on the sides as well. It's just fantastic. Like when I went skydiving, they did have a GoPro and it was great, but it only captures one point of view, whereas this does everything around you. What else I really like is this is completely different. See, I have a point and shoot and I've got a DSLR. If I want to achieve what a GoPro does, I can always get a fisheye lens and get more resolution from my DSLR with a fisheye lens, whereas a DSLR isn't going to be able to do this. It's just great. You don't need to focus on what you're capturing because that can do it for you. The one thing I really like is the control that both the audience and you as the creator have. So the audience can move about in your videos to be like, oh, I wonder what's on this side of them, or I wonder what's on that side of them. And for you as a creator, when you edit it, you can also block out what you don't want them to see. This is the GoPro mount. I think it's just great that they've come out with something where you can use all the mounts that you previously bought in your GoPro, which means they didn't go to waste, because I know how expensive they are. And now we can move on to the cons. I just have to start by saying it is such a bizarre shape. Like, it's weird and it's round and it's nothing like a camera that you've ever seen before, but I guess with anything new it takes adjustment. Next of all, it doesn't take photos as such, but it takes video. So if you want to get a photo, you have to get a snapshot within your video, and that can be quite time consuming. It is actually quite heavy, weighing in at 170 grams, both the camera and the tilt mount. I was expecting something a little bit more lightweight. Okay, so these are the tilt mounts. They are actually very fidgety. I've only played with the camera for about an hour, but I found it quite difficult to get it onto these mounts, to get it off the original mount as well. So that's maybe something that could use some improvement. This is the case, the protective case for the 360 Fly. So inside that's where you'll find this. This is the microphone plug. It is tiny, it's plastic, it's flimsy. It can very easily be lost. So this is what's used to stop your $650 from dying underwater. I think this definitely has room for improvement. could be a lot sturdier as well. Overall, I absolutely love it. I think it's something that's so different. It's something so innovative. So let me know what you think if you've got one, and also let me know if you know of any other new tech things that are pretty cool and I should spend all my money on. It's so different to anything that I've ever seen. It's bleh.